Hi guys, Clinton VK6 FCRC with you, and some guys on Facebook or YouTube, I think it was, wanted to know how to wire a PL259 plug. Okay, well what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start by desoldering one and solder it onto another bit of coax. I think the iron is hot at the moment. Obviously not, take a bit of solder. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. Okay. Okay, the solder's starting to melt there now, I think, so. Okay, just using this because I haven't got flux to desolder that. Okay, is that going to do anything? No. Melt, hopefully it melt, come on, melt. Alright, let's hope she'll melt. Melts. Okay, she's starting to melt, I think, so I'll bring out the solder sucker in a second. I'll suck the end of everything on the end of the tip there, right? These solder balls, I don't know if you can see it in that camera there, this little device here, these make it really easy for doing what I'm doing here. If I can get enough heat on the thing there, do this. I want to stick it right there from me. Stay there, iron, stay there. Now, is a disclaimer. Kids, don't do this by yourself. This is an adults type thing. These irons can burn you and they are really painful. Okay, I think I may have got a bit of wire there loose there. So I'll just put soldering on there. See if that's loose. Maybe. Yeah, still a bit of wire that's stuck in there, so hopefully she'll come loose. Hang on. I had a piece of something. Oh, here. Is it not coming out? Now this is a broken plug that I think I used before when I should have thrown it out. But yeah, I'll hang on to things. Okay, and here we go. She's twisting out. There you go. See, we've got that bit there out. Now we now to put the plug back on a new bit of coax. Alright. Right, we've got this piece here. Just find a knife. Right. So we've got to strip a little bit longer than that, than the plug. Okay. I should have cleaned this knife. That's about there. I'll cut that excess there. Use side cutters if you got them, people. Me, I've been stupid in using a knife because that's all I could find at the moment. Okay, now we fold this braid here back. I'll show you why in a sec. Okay, so we try and get the braid back as far as we can. I should have gone over the black bit with the braid, but yeah, I will. I have the black bit there with the braid. Insulation, and then of course we slip this outer ring over. All right, next bit. Now comes the fun bit: twisting this here on. And it won't go. Okay, so what have I done there? Alright, I need to strip this bit here down. So how much shall I strip off? Yeah, probably to about here, I'm guessing. Okay. Heck. How's that coming? Okay, I thought this was a solid core one, but it's not. Alright, now we need to somehow get this wire or this center core up through the center of the plug. Now, all we do is go back to where I tried before and I couldn't get it through. Just make sure that goes through this way, that there's no obstructions from before when I desoldered it. Which I think there may be obstruction in there. Yeah, there is some obstruction down in there. Oh. cleared that obstruction, I can get on to screwing the plug on the coax. And we just try to poke that down the centre, making sure it's going into the actual end bit and out the end. As you can see, it's now poking out the end, and doesn't want to screw on. So maybe I'll move the braid up a little bit. Up a little bit so I can screw him on. Just don't want to touch the semiconductor, of course. So now we'll go back to trying to screw this here on. Going to go in the end this time around. And we just screw it on as far in as possible as we can. Alright, now we put a blob of solder on the end of the plug. Yeah. As you can see, I'm slowly adding solder. Hitting from underneath so it's a good clean solder joint, and slowly filling up the hole in the front there. We'll wait for that to cool, and then we'll clip the excess off with the pair of pliers. Should preferably use side cutters, people. And there's still a bit of a gap there in the plug. Just fill it in. And there you have a wired up PL259 plug. I don't know how well you saw on this second camera, so I think it's a little bit out of focus. And yeah, just use side cutters if the thing doesn't go in, to clean up the plug. Okay, I've got a test socket here, PL259. I don't know if it will go in on mine. I think I need to clean up around the edges of the solder joint. Oh, heck, that's a bit warm at the moment. Right. Okay. Yeah. So if it doesn't go in, people, just get the side cutters or file around the edges of the solder joint until it does go in. Sometimes the soldering process increases the diameter so as it doesn't want to go in. And I don't think it was. Yeah, it's starting to go in. It's starting to go in there now, but it's tight. So I've got a file on me. I'm just using the pliers to remove excess solder from the joint. Actually, I've got the pliers here because I haven't got a pair of sandpaper to sand that down so as it go in. I think now I've done that, it may go in. Yeah, it's going in there better now. Still tight. Oh, it has gone in. Well, there you go, people. That's how you wire up a PL259 connector. And as I should point out, when you're making up a cable, make sure you test between the tip and the outer shell of the plug and the outer shell of the plug on both ends. And also do a test between the tip here and the outer shell of the plug there, just to make sure there's no shorts. Alright, I think that pretty much wraps up how to desolder and wire up a PL259 connector for amateur and CB radio. I don't know how well you can see on that second camera, because yeah, it sort of looks a little bit out of focus to me on the monitor in front of me. But as always, thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and click the bell to be notified of any new videos that I may release in the future. This is VK6FCRC and thanks for watching.